capital recap for Friday, October 1st. First off, nice to see some massive green on the board today. We got everything up almost 10%, which is amazing. Also wanted to note that we do have a newsletter available for you guys. We talked about the total market cap hitting $1 trillion, and this was the altcoin market cap tapping the $1 trillion line, and then sure enough, it bounced up and everybody was immediately in profit shortly thereafter. This was on September 22nd. So if you guys haven't signed up for the newsletter yet, I highly recommend you do so. We do have a free version and a paid version, so check us out. A great way to support the channel. So first up, say hi to Uptober. Bitcoin price surges above 47K in minutes, liquidating $270 million in shorts. It says October already feels like a different planet to September for traders as abrupt upside sees resistant levels all fall like dominoes. And it was important to note that the fiscal year did end yesterday. That was the end of the fiscal year. And sure enough, like we've stated time and time again, October would be an epic month. And sure enough, we are off to a great start. Do anticipate October being very bullish in general. While I do expect volatility to take place, I am looking for a lot of the larger market cap altcoins that did not make a parabolic move on the last wave up to start making some really nice gains here. So, Uptober, liquidating all your shorts. That's why we don't recommend shorting in a bull market. You're going to get crushed. We also got Chamath Palihapititikaka, who reveals he's put hundreds of millions into Bitcoin and says cryptocurrencies are hard to kill. Sure enough, all of this great news is coming out September 30th and October 1st. Go figure, right when our timeline lines up for the end of year blow off top that we are anticipating. Chamath has put hundreds of millions into Bitcoin, he told CNBC on Wednesday. The billionaire said it's hard for regulators to kill crypto, calling it the most profound iteration of the internet. He was reluctant to reiterate his previous Bitcoin price prediction, saying it's hard to do so. And again, keep in mind, this gentleman, another billionaire who has probably set his positions years ago, is now telling you that this is awesome. It's a great idea. He's got mad dough in the game, but he wasn't going to be telling you that he was scooping up massive bags when it was at 3,800, was he? Of course he wasn't. Guy is in the club. You got to really analyze what the narrative is going to be from these gentlemen. You're not going to find Chamath talking about other suppressed assets like we talk about in our newsletter. I can guarantee you there's no way he's talking about any of the lower to mid cap altcoins that are going to make you crazy 100x gains that I'm sure he's probably a part of. So nice to see that this guy is coming out, pushing the price up. Obviously, it's very beneficial for us. But, we do not trust the billionaires. We know that they do have ulterior motives 99% of the time. These are the guys that control the market, them and all their billionaire Silicon friends. So, also we got on October 1st, the U.S. has no intentions to ban Bitcoin, said Fed Chair Powell. It says while China continues with its hostile policy against the cryptocurrency industry with outright bans, the U.S. appears to take a significantly different and more open-minded approach. Said in the past 24 hours alone, Powell reassured the country will not prohibit the usage of digital assets, and U.S. congressman asked if the government should use cryptocurrencies as the new gold standard. So, you cannot beat the timing of these articles. Literally the day after the fiscal year ends, everybody's all about cryptocurrencies, all about Bitcoin. They're ready to send this thing to the stratosphere, and we're about to start wave 2. So, of course, all this positive news attention is going to come out like we anticipated literally last month. We knew September was a shitty month for stocks and crypto in general, and sure enough, first day of the new month, we have all this positive news, as well as El Salvador, again, on October 1st, has just started mining Bitcoin using the energy from volcanoes. Amazing, amazing marketing push for cryptocurrencies today. Absolutely epic. These guys are using volcanoes and shit, mining cryptocurrencies. Chamath has decided to come out. Powell said cryptocurrencies are great. They're going to give them the green light, not going to ban them. And it is absolutely insane. We knew China's long history of Bitcoin FUD. We talked about this timeline in the other video. In case you missed it, Here's all the times that they shook all the retail traders out while they go ahead and acquire more and more market share. Now that their acquiring is complete, anticipate the whole market to move to the upside. The bulls are back, and this is a great sign for crypto in general. So we are going to make an absolute killing off everything these guys are doing, because we know how to ride their coattails, don't we? Also, wanted to point out here, Fed presidents Kaplan, Rosengren, when they talked about selling their individual stock holdings to address the ethics concerns that they somehow magically got at the very end of their term here. Remember when they said this, they were going to be selling their individual stock holdings. This was back on September 9th that they decided to have a change of heart here. Remember this? Because I got it mapped out right here. We got this line right here, September 9th, literally right at the top, the 4.236 Fibonacci retracement for the SPY, S&P 500, top 500 companies. What are we looking at here? A drop of 5% since they announced that. This is the Fed and all their little cohorts signaling to each other what's going to take place. Notice how they said this on the 9th, immediately after everything fell down, and the Fed all of a sudden got morals literally right at the top of the Fibonacci extension. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. We could have told you this was going to happen. Not necessarily that the Fed was going to be saying something like they are now, but that there was going to be some negative news come out right at this resistance, this Fibonacci retracement line. It's absolutely epic how these things work. All this news always comes in right at just the perfect time. Just like now, October 1st hits, and we got all this positive news for the crypto space. So very exciting time to be involved in the space. Also wanted to point out as well that these guys, that Fed and Rosengren guy, what's happening now with him? Fed's Kaplan to leave job on October 8th, citing trading activities. Now he is quote unquote resigning. So he says. He's probably getting fired most likely. But basically running the country's monetary policy and trading exactly what they're trading in for themselves personally. That's going to get you canned, or at least the illusion of being canned. Guy's probably going to retire somewhere on a nice island away from everybody else, as I would do. So I think that's going to wrap it up. Just a quick little video here. Wanted to get this one out here. Very positive news coming out for the crypto space here. October should be absolutely epic. Do expect some volatility here, but just note that you guys should be very lucky that you're in the space when you are, because like I said, we're going to make an absolute killing on this next wave up. So with that being said, that'll wrap it up for this edition of the Encrypted Capital Recap. If you guys like what you heard, please drop us a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next video.